Social media what? Digital advertising who? My name is Alex, and thank you for checking in to the Fun and Funnels podcast. Hello, and welcome to the Wildish Network, where we like to mix entertainment with a little bit of information and just the dashiest dash of education. And if you're watching this episode, I'm gonna prove to you I'm a mind reader. You're wondering what the difference between social media, digital advertising, organic traffic, and search engine optimization, or SEO, is. How did I know all that? Well, duh, that's the title of this video, but also it's a very common question. And for this episode specifically, we're going to be talking about the difference between digital advertising and social media. And in part 2, we can go over organic traffic and search engine optimization, SEO. So let's start with digital advertising, because that's what I do for a living. Digital advertising is just exactly how it sounds. It's advertising, but it's not tangible like a newspaper or a coupon, but it does, however, have the same effect. Most people will probably see it on Google or Facebook, or even those annoying pop-ups that stop you from enjoying your free video content, but are also extremely intriguing and make you feel kind of curious as to how your phone is somehow aware of what you've only secretly wished about, but never actually said out loud to anyone or anywhere. Maybe it's a product you've never heard of but seems useful for your part-time hobby, or perhaps it shows up when you're searching for the best kind of product or service nearby to where you live. It can seem a little freaky, but trust me, if you're like everybody else who never reads the fine print of all the apps and logins we access daily, then you probably have already given your permission for digital advertisers to know what they do about you. And so it might seem like voodoo magic, but somewhere on your online thumbprint, for lack of a better term, you've unknowingly and voluntarily provided all of that information for digital advertisers to use and to be able to be selecting you for their target audience. Truthfully, I don't really think this is a bad thing. I mean, if the platform or tool is free and the value it provides is strong, there's always going to be some sort of advertising or solicitation. I mean, in that case, would you rather see something that might potentially interest you and be annoying, or see something that will provide you with no pleasure at all and just be annoying? If it has to happen, I mean, the former is a better option. On the other hand, my very clean and moral selling hand, more potential customers will be given priority over those users identified as less likely to be interested in what you sell or provide, and so there's a greater opportunity that your advertisements are going to be delivered to someone who is already interested. You don't have to send your advertisements out to every single user in a single outdated format. Digital advertising gives the control back to you. Now, whether it's through interests or online behaviors or just a general demographic, the segmentation of who will receive what advertisement can be cut up in a million different ways plus one. Although there are a few tried and tested methods that will definitely put you in the right direction, but we won't get into any of those just yet. Just know that the ability to create specific content for specific audiences is a very efficient method of marketing, and one that is only available to those who are willing to invest their time, directly or indirectly, into those digital platforms and tools that make that available. Too long didn't listen? Okay. In short, digital advertising allows you to target people who are not necessarily aware of your brand's product or service, but are more than likely to be attracted to what your business has to offer. Social media allows you to interact with those people who have already become familiar with your brand and could potentially become evangelists for your company if they aren't already telling their friends and family about who you are and what you do. With social media, it becomes more and more important to be real. So what does that mean? Well, advertising should be left to advertising. Your social media account should be an extension of who you are, which of course should encompass what you do, but potential customers are able to learn more about your business on their own and with ease. Most people know how to use Google or find a website, and connecting with them on a social post or a shared piece of content has a stronger chance of producing an engaged and loyal customer. That's not to say you should never talk about what you do, but if it's all you talk about, you aren't utilizing the full potential of a quality social media account. You can buy likes with digital advertising, but if you can access a channel where you have a flow of organic followers coming to your social media accounts and spreading the good word of your company to friends and family, those are your most valuable resources when it comes to social sharing of your online content and the sharing of your business within those customers' real-life circles and groups. Social media relies on consistent content that is of a certain quality. You don't have to share every day just to share something, and you don't have to have 4K photography for your Instagram posts, but you do have to keep a certain familiarity with your audience. That is the reason that they are attracted to you, and will build a strong reason inside your followers to join your team and eventually identify as being a proud and loyal customer. You don't have to sell anything online, or even really have a website. Although, if you don't have a website, I mean, I don't really think that we can be friends. Regardless of my feelings on that, being involved on social media is something all businesses should be doing now, and will need to be doing in the very near future if they want to keep up with societal changes. Thanks for watching part 1. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like the video if you liked it. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, well, there's only one place to leave them, so put them there. Thank you so much again, and don't forget to check out the rest of the Wildish Network for more entertainment, informational, and educational content. And now, I'll just sit here in my infinite white room until the video ends. I'll be by myself again.